Vale, estamos a nada de que empiece el Nintendo Direct. Normalmente no grabo los Nintendo Direct, pero es el 40 aniversario de Mario. En 30 segundos empieza todo esto. A ver qué sale. Dicen que saldrá la película, a veces Mario 3D. En fin. ¿Estoy transmitiendo? Bueno. Espero que esté transmitiendo, porque ya es muy tarde para modificar algo. Vale, cositas moviéndose. Vale, Nintendo Direct. Este va a ser el Nintendo Direct más largo, según dice. Vale, empezamos bien. Super Mario World, Super Mario Sunshine, ok. Vale, esto es un montón de arte conceptual. 40 aniversario. Miyamoto.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Empezamos directo con Mario.
Tomorrow,
Vale.
September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
Okay.
The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles.
Vale, están hablando de la evolución
Mario has taken
tecnológica.
on many different designs in the artwork.
Nuevo juego.
At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in
Va a haber
Kyoto
nuevo
last
juego.
year, we've
Obviamente.
created an art gallery that displays character
Vale,
illustrations
van a poner
drawn
una
during the
galería
development of
en el
different
museo de
games.
Nintendo.
There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series.
Vale, eso se
Also,
ve fenomenal.
from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Vale,
We
va a haber un
hope you
tercer
can
parque.
experience the world of Super Mario in real life.
Okay.
Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Van a apoyar un
Since its
maratón de
inception in
Kyoto.
1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years.
Vale,
Thanks
Mario
to
corre,
everyone's
así que
support.
básicamente puedes apoyar un
But
maratón.
this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto?
Vale, nos están invitando a
coming next
participar del
spring,
maratón
please take a look at this.
en el siguiente primavera. Sí, primavera. Vale, la secuela. La secuela. Super Mario World o Super Mario Galaxy. Un Topo Monty. ¿Tiene la hoja de Mario? Poco no es la de Mario, pero es parecida. Solo nos vamos a mostrar el castillo. Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy Movie. Vale. Nos engañaron con lo de Super Mario World.
The name of
Sí,
the new movie
sí,
that
creo que iba a ser
Nintendo and
Galaxy,
Illumination
ok.
are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy Movie.
Vale.
What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space?
A ver,
This movie
¿qué
will be
tipo
the
de
main
eventos de
event
Miyamoto,
of
por
the Super
favor?
Mario Bros. 40th
como si todos
anniversary.
supiéramos.
Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination.
Vale.
Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture.
Hicieron
All
enfoque en
of
la
us at
música.
Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story,
Bueno, sí.
this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario.
Vale, dicen que va a haber
Our directors,
sorpresas,
Michael Jelinek
a pesar de
and
que
Aaron
se
Horvath,
enfoca principalmente
along
en
with the
Mario Galaxy.
extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to
Vale.
compose a score that blends together musical themes from
Escuchado.
Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also
Una cosa que se
thrilled
criticó en la primera
to
película fue el
welcome back
excesivo uso de
Chris Pratt
música
as Mario.
licenciada. Y ahora están diciendo de que
Anya
no, va a volver el
Taylor-Joy
que compuso
as Princess Peach.
la melodía basada en los juegos.
Charlie Day as Luigi,
Vale, el cast hasta ese
Jack
mismo.
Black as
Jack
Bowser,
Black, la misma foto de la última vez.
Keegan Michael Key as
Vale.
Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future.
Vale,
And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
vale. No
Thank
revelaron
you,
ningún
Chris.
actor nuevo. Básicamente los
I'm
mismos
also
que la
involved
anterior
in the
película.
production every day and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting,
Miyamoto dice
I
que es una
have
película
something I'd
digna
like
del
to show
40
you.
aniversario.
Please take a look at this.
Vale. ¿Qué nos muestra Miyamoto? Nintendo Switch. Switch, no Switch 2. Vale, hay mucho enfoque en Mario Galaxy. Pero Mario... No me digas que va a ser Mario Galaxy 3. Ah, no. Vale. Mario Galaxy y Mario Galaxy 2. Bienvenido a la galaxia, tal, tal, tal. Sí, gameplay de Mario Galaxy. ¿Este es el original? No el 2. No me vas a volver a vender Mario Galaxy en otro paquete. Vale, esto es Mario Galaxy 2. Cuando saquen un Galaxy 3 va a explotar todo. Pero no pusieron Galaxy más Galaxy 2, no porque sea un Galaxy 3. Hola Rosalina. Tum, tum, tum. ¿Qué será que lo añadirán a Mario Stars? No creo porque era un juego exclusivo. Van a volver a vender los Mario Galaxy. Luego que nos anuncien un Galaxy 3 con gameplay del 1 y el 2. Así que sí, nos van a volver a vender Galaxy. Ahora con Galaxy 2. A ver, son maravillosos juegos, pero ya lo hicieron una vez. ¿Esa ilustración es nueva? Adiós para aquellos que he conocido en este viaje, mantener las memorias para siempre. Y para esos que conocen el siguiente viaje, hola. ¿Un juego de Rosalina? Ah, no, sí, una recopilación. Vale. Vale, es que fue muy específico esa frase. Vale, una recopilación. Vale, amigos de Mario Galaxy, ok. ¿Un nuevo render de Rosalina? Vale.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy.
Espero los siguientes anuncios porque esto
Koizumi-san.
es algo, pero...
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Vaya, Koizumi.
From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros.
¿Por
40th
qué le dan tanto
anniversary.
enfoque a los juegos del Wii?
First, the
Juegos
two
del
games you
Wii.
just saw were developed around the idea
Que sí,
of
son
Mario's
maravillosos juegos, de los
adventures
mejores
would
juegos
be
de
like
Mario,
in space.
pero son juegos de Wii.
The
Los
planets
están
have gravity,
relanzando.
and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on
Sí,
Wii.
hace 15 años salió Galaxy 2.
In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
Vale, añadieron nuevas
We hope you're
páginas a la
looking
historia
forward
de
to that
Rosalina.
as well.
Hijos de la
In
fregada.
addition, the
Quieren que
storybook
la gente vuelva a comprar el juego solo por esas páginas
will
adicionales.
be available
Bueno,
as a
alguna.
real-life product.
¿Un libro de verdad de Rosalina?
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release time,
Añadimos nuevas páginas.
will be available on the
Queremos un
My
libro
Nintendo
físico.
Store website.
El libro
later
físico no
today.
tiene nuevas
So
páginas.
please check that out.
Ok.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
また、Nintendo Switch には
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
いかがでしょうか。
Sí, 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 sí.
Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Vale.
ご紹介しましょう。
Nuevos juegos de Mario, por favor. No un juego de hace 15 años. Que están bien, pero... Mario Tennis. El laser no estaba mal.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever.
Le robó el nombre a
Use
Raiden
top
Haven.
spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
Están guardando algo para el final de la sección de Mario.
But now you can also
Porque Mario
slide
Tennis-
and use other fancy
Okay.
footwork with new
Es un juego de
defensive
Mario,
maneuvers.
pero... Está ahí.
And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets.
Ok.
Keep a
Qué
rally
verdad.
going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are
Vaya,
30 fever
tenemos de vuelta al
rackets,
Donkey
each
Kong
with their
nuevo.
own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy.
Vale. Van a meter más personajes. Ok.
Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Es lo más interesante. La Flor para la China
Aim
ahora
for the
es
top
parte
by
de
completing different
los
objectives
otros
in
juegos de
the
Mario.
Trial Towers
Después Mario
mode.
Party y ahora también aquí.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
Eso es curioso.
Even some where you'll experience
Flor
wonder
Maravilla.
effects.
Vale.
In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in Ranked Matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience
Vale.
in Swing mode.
Lo que hemos hecho desde el Wii.
Plus, after encountering
Huh?
monsters on a remote island, Mario and
Otro que-
friends are transformed
otro que-
into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's Adventure mode.
Ah, sigue siendo el Mario
Tennis
Tennis.
skills gone. The babies will need to learn how to play
Vale, es
and defeat the
curioso.
monsters to return to normal.
Vale, es un Mario deportivo con modo
Tennis
historia.
Fever launches on
Por fin.
Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
12 de febrero. Ok.
ご覧いただいたの
That
は
was Mario Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです。
It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket.
他にも
There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Vale, a ver qué. Un DLC para Wonder.
What'll it be?
Wow!
Ah, una
More
versión de Nintendo Switch
multiplayer
2.
mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Ok.
plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
Están
A large
jugando con
plaza has
nosotros.
been discovered in the Flower Kingdom, Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it
Vale,
out,
como un modo de desafíos.
dodge attacks, and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide in tag.
Necesitas
If
amigos.
you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Un buen hunt.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before
Ok,
you
son como una
reach the
especie de
goal.
desafíos, minijuegos. Vale.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2
Hey,
Edition
los compañeros.
adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future.
Ok.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder,
No se ve mal.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus meetup in Bella Bell Park, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Vale, en primavera. Coincide más o menos con la película, creo.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy.
Como el nombre implica.
It also adds other
Es una
new
versión para
content,
Switch 2.
so stay tuned for more details in the future.
Vale, luego nos dirán más detalles.
About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
Look alike, huh?
Oh, really?
No puedo
Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that.
Esto es bien bizarro.
These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release
Vale.
next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
Vale, hasta ahora ganó el Direct Random, que bueno, son como 4 juegos nuevos. A ver. Yoshi.
One day, on the island where Yoshi
Como
and his
daban
friends
un
live,
remake de Super Mario World. Lo
a
harán.
talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from
Vale,
the
un
sky.
juego de Yoshi.
It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet.
Vale, ahora Yoshi nos
You
dice
can
cómo
carry
saben
this
las cosas.
creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Hace mucha gracia que
As you wander through the book,
puedes
you'll
llevártela
make all
en el
sorts
lomo,
of
puedes
discoveries
jugar
about
con
the
él, pero
creatures
también te
you
la puedes
find.
comer.
And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It Looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book.
A ver, el juego se ve bonito.
A page-turning adventure awaits.
Pero si eso es todo lo demás, yo siento que la gente va a estar muy decepcionada porque esperaba de todo.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the
A
way.
ver, el Mario 3D todavía voy a tener que esperar
The game
porque
takes place
no
within
tiene
a
nada que hacer
mysterious
el Donkey Kong que
You'll
fue hecho
make
por el equipo de
discoveries
Mario
and encounter
Odyssey.
all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario.
Ok.
Okay. We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Vale, primero juegos de Nintendo Switch.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Un juego para hoy.
The wilderness is calling.
¿No es mí? No, son mí.
Transform a wild island
No.
inspired by the Australian outback.
Hay
In
un juego
this
inspirado en
charming
Australia.
survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online
Eso se
in
parece
this
mucho a-
multiplayer-only game.
¿Cómo se llama? Ninjala.
On this planet, color is key.
Vale.
Attack enemies
Con
with the
Puyo
same
Puyo.
color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them
Tiene
during
un aire de
battle.
Splatoon.
Timing is critical too. Work
Bastante aire de
together to
Splatoon.
clear colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms.
Vale, ese Splatoon nada con Tears of the Kingdom.
Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down.
Es como si hubieran tomado los juegos
Additionally, in
principales
party
de
mode,
Switch y
up
los
to
hubieran...
4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
No, este se ve curioso. Tomodachi Life. Esto sí me interesa.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
Vale, así que esta Tomodachi Life es para Switch.
You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here.
No sabía que tenga el
Base
sistema de
them on a
Vitopia.
friend, a family member, or even yourself. once you've chosen their personality and voice.
My name is Anne.
Your Mii is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit.
Se ve un poco raro el cel shading.
Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Es la del meme.
Enjoy.
De la presentación anterior.
Looks like that hit the spot. This Mii looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Ah, vale. Ahora puedes como que forzar que hagan cosas. El de 3DS era como que muy aleatorio de que sea lo que hagan y así.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup.
Les sugerías como que, hey, ven a hacer algo.
This is just a small slice of the
Oiga, no,
life
te
here on
voy a
the
tomar de
island.
un sitio a otro. Habla con esa persona.
In the future.
Cuando conoce a mí, me están cayendo un montón de zappers. ¡Guau! Me encanta la generación de voz de los juegos de
We
mí.
interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This
Tomodachi
just
Life
in,
y-
following
y Tomo-
previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
Primavera 2026, ¿vale? Todo es en primavera 2026.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
26年の春に発売します。
Vale, mantiene el humor rarísimo de los juegos de los Mi.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
La
Next
segunda
up are
vez que
games
dicen,
heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
vale, Switch 2.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Vale, o sea que vamos a tener versión Switch y Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Dash, slash, and clash in these
O
games.
sea que pueden implementar versión de Switch 2 o simplemente no la mencionan para nada.
And choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Estamos metiendo el contenido del segundo
Experience
juego
the
en,
first game in the
en-
Final
bueno, del
Fantasy
segundo
VII
disco de
Remake
Blu-ray
trilogy.
o de DVD. Hagan juegos.
Step into the
Vale.
role of Cloud Strife,
El
a former
37avo
member of
remake de
Shinra's
Final
elite
Fantasy
soldier
VII.
unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd.
En enero.
Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Un juego para hoy.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, 'twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your
Esto
family's
parece un anime,
defense?
no un juego. Que no me quejo,
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Este es el odio de que es un juego de cartas.
You know me, Headmistress.
Ok, pero ¿cuál es el
I'll
juego?
do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2.
Vale.
Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2
No sé, nomás
launches
juegos que
first for
soportan
consoles on Nintendo Switch 2
120
and
Hz.
Nintendo Switch, September 25th.
Ya no es solo.
New Amiibo figures ride in.
Ay, ¿cómo se llama ese juego? Bueno, juego. El Switch Bike
The
Contour.
Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also on the way.
Amigos de Kirby. Ah, están bonitos.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can
Sí, ya
train.
sabemos usar amigos, gracias Nintendo. Vale, es prácticamente una versión como de
Your
Smash Bros.
figure players will level up
Sí.
as they compete. And the
Sakurai haciendo lo
machine's
mismo.
proficiency level will also increase.
Igual que en Smash Bros.
Plus, with the Amiibo, you can swap riders.
Ah,
Just like in
mira.
the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new Amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch.
Ah, es un nuevo
Be
tipo
on
de
the
amiibo
lookout for
prácticamente.
even more Kirby
Curioso.
Air Riders Amiibo
A ver.
updates in the future.
Los amigos empezaron con un juego de Sakurai, así que tiene sentido que hagan un cambio a un
hosted
juego de
by the
Sakurai.
game's director, Mr. Sakurai,
Otro
is
directo.
also on the way.
Por Dios, Sakurai. Este Kirby es un Smash Bros. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your
Sí, hace rato que lo había
allies.
anunciado junto con la Switch 2, ¿no?
Like this brave Korok.
Vale, un Kodok.
Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know
Sí, vale,
which
eso-
character to swap to in
Hyrule
any
Warriors basado en
situation.
el pasado donde se
Zonai
quedó Zelda.
devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op.
Vale, cooperativo.
And with GameShare, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
Vale, también compartido con GameShare.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Vamos a verlo con ver si son piedra.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2
A ver, jugué el
November
demo
6th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Basado
on
en Breath of the
Nintendo
Wild,
eShop.
me gustó. Pero no lo jugué completo porque no compré el juego completo. Una isla.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the
Dragon
castle.
Quest.
And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Vale, sí, parece un Dragon Quest. ¿Quién es el de Toriyama? En paz descanse. Aunque está medio raro, tal vez solo se parezca ya. No sé, no he jugado ningún Dragon Quest.
It all began
Bueno,
with a
creo que es
spark
Dragon
of
Quest.
curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Sí, debe ser un Dragon Quest. Me quedo dudando si es un Dragon Quest o no. Y creo que la respuesta es súper simple. Sí, Dragon Quest 5.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Dragon Quest 7.
That's the spirit. Look out, world.
Vale.
Here we come.
Un remake de un Dragon Quest.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
Vale.
The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about
Van a
Nintendo
meterle más
games and
cosas a
characters on a
Nintendo
daily
Today.
basis.
Ok.
And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
Ahora hay un tema de
please check
Kirby
that
y
out.
que van a mostrar
Secondly,
noticias de
we have
Kirby.
news about Nintendo Switch Online
Vale,
Plus
pago
expansion.
por eso. ¿Qué tienes?
Please take a look at this.
Van a meter juegos al GameCube.
Coming to Nintendo Classics.
Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy. You'll
¿Qué?
be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2
¿Qué?
and Nintendo Switch.
Virtual Boy.
In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
Necesitas un
This
accesorio.
recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and
Vale.
Nintendo Switch are supported.
Por Dios, Nintendo, que
Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball,
vuelves a venderme tu peor consola.
Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time.
A ver, son prácticamente todos los
Virtual Boy
juegos.
Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch
Virtual
February 17th.
Boy.
The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Bueno, por lo menos te obligan a comprarlo. Si después descargar un modelo, ahora que te lo cobren también.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
Virtual Boy.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
¿Cómo me relanzas Virtual Boy, por Dios,
Minakami
Nintendo?
Village. a place said to have vanished from the map.
A ver si es un sistema de suscripción,
But
tal,
when
tal, tal.
twin
Pero
sisters,
están un
Mio and
accesorio que
Mayu, find
imita la forma
themselves
de
lost
Virtual
and
Boy.
wander into the village, they encounter
Esa es la
the
sorpresa del
unthinkable.
direct.
The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
¿No había un juego así para 3DS?
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson
Ah, sí,
Butterfly
Fatal Frame.
Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year. Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games. In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against
Vale,
more
versiones
on-screen
de
enemies than
Switch
ever
2 para
before
juegos de Switch.
as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together.
Ahorita hay un juego que yo tenga.
Mouse
Todo.
controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings
Limpiador
into
Simulator.
squeaky clean scenes.
Vale, todo eso se
Make
basa en
use of
meterle
new tools
mouse a
and
juegos.
supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergento and Lubra City. After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time,
Pues
up
aquí
to
están
4
diciendo, ¿se
players
acuerdan de
can
que a
make
veces dejamos seguir a la
progress in
gente?
campaigns
¿Qué tal si lo
together
hacemos
in
otra vez?
online co-op? Or split the work
Es
between
verdad.
2 players with local split screen. Very
Voy a poner un aviso ahí sí que diga el uso prolongado de esto puede causar mareos o algo así.
Content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
El de meter sandías. ¿Qué le puedes meter a este juego?
Suika Game is back and rounder than
Ah,
ever.
vale.
This time, the
Ahora
fruit
redondo.
falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle.
Conozco a alguien que juega mucho
It's
este.
360 degrees of fruit dropping fun.
No necesita que voy a comprar la versión circular.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
El juego de las frutitas.
Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Metroid Kart. Intuyo que eso se me topa en 4. Sí. ¿Cuándo va a salir este juego? Vaya, ya hay fecha. 4 de diciembre de 2025. Vale, pensé que Metroid iba a ser el postcréditos del directo. Ahora sí decirlo. Ya está. Es otro Donkey Kong. Sí, algo de Donkey Kong.
This is where you're from,
Un
DK?
DLC.
This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round.
Eso estuvo en trabajo desde antes que saliera del juego.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
O sea, se ve interesante el DLC, pero me asusta que sea tan
Collect a
pronto.
fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Bonandium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Bonandium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Hoy.
Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later
Bueno,
today.
quieren que más gente juegue Bonanza al parecer. Porque si no hubieran puesto el demo
Donkey Kong
desde el
Bonanza
principio.
is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
Vale. Vale, Pokémon. Tito. Otro spin-off de Pokémon. ¿Ah? Vale, va a ser otro spin-off de Pokémon.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a
Un
grass-type
Minecraft de Pokémon,
Pokemon.
básicamente. Es bizarro un humano hablando con Pokémon, aunque es un Ditto.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow.
Sé que es un Ditto, pero es raro.
Swirl's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Hay varios Pokémon, al parecer de la primera generación.
Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Hay uno que no es de la primera, ya hay varios que no son de la primera generación.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
A ver, ese direct fue overhypeado.
No need to rush though.
Lo que hubiera sido el anuncio importante que sería el Metroid fue como que
And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it. Pokemon Pokopia.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Vale, pues ya sabemos cuál. Sí. Legend Z. ¿Suena otra mega evolución? Póngame a Mowai. Es el único Pokémon que me interesa. Ah, bueno, esas cosas son, sí, son nuevas mega evoluciones de los iniciales de Unova. Oh, no era Unova, era Kalos. Vale, pusieron a la niña de cabeza. Vale.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Esta es la Jupa, ¿verdad? Ah. Que van a funcionar mega evoluciones. Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu X o Mega Raichu Y. Ok. Mega Dimension. Bueno, este se parece más a Raichu, este se parece más a Pikachu.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension.
DLC de lanzamiento.
Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Are you
Danganronpa.
okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And
Danganronpa 2x2.
along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over. The next class trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems
Por
next
la hora ya
year.
debe estar para acabar el directo.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior. Your choices will influence your story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path.
Pero hay demasiados DLC en este
new
directo.
developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined.
Bueno, muéstrame el Resident Evil al menos.
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in
Eso
your
fue una
path.
bajada de frames en un trailer.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
3 de marzo, Monster Hunter. Vale. El resumen, supongo. Bueno, más que resumen, los... Toma juego, toma juego. Eso estaba en Switch, ¿no? Vale, EA Sports. Dragon Quest 1 y 2 HD 2D Remake. Creo que está más interesante esta parte que el resto del directo. Tengo Voyagers. Little Nightmares 3. Persona 3 Reload. Sorpréndete. Alguien le están llamando. Es un juego de terror, supongo.
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Vaya patrocinios.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
I'm scared.
Grace.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Resident Evil like him. No soy nada de Resident Evil, pero ¿estás exclusivo? Y vale, dos versiones de Resident Evil.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Es Resident Evil. Aquí está la
Thank you for watching so
respuesta, aquí
far.
está la maldad.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Vale, último anuncio. ¿Un Fire Emblem, tal vez? Sí, parece Fire Emblem.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
What
Bueno,
I
bien por los
seek
fans
is
de
a
Fire
great
Emblem.
strength, an unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served. in a cruel cup.
You think I let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune Swift. Vaya, un nuevo Fire Emblem.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
2026.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Y vale, ya es todo. A ver, como fan de Mario, no. Nada realmente interesante. Bueno, un Yoshi se ve bonito. Mejor van a vender Mario Galaxy, ahora con Galaxy 2 incluido. Y unas páginas nuevas del diario de la Rosalina, que está en el juego, pero no en el diario que está lanzando junto con el juego. Una figura de la flor parlante. Ok. A ver. Sé que era demasiado pronto para esperar el Mario 3D, pero es el 40 aniversario y tu anuncio importante es un Mario Tennis. Un DLC del Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Ay. No quiero ver el concierto. Una muestra mínima de la película. No sé. Ha habido mejores. Es que Nintendo va a sacar luego, como ya hizo una vez, el direct de aniversario decepcionante. Y luego un viernes por la noche, oye, Nintendo Direct y vamos a meter 5 juegos importantes de Mario. Que lo hicieron una vez en uno mismo, anunciaron el Super Mario Bros. Wonder, el Peach Showtime, el Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. No sé. Y el Bordership, creo. Pero en fin. No sé, yo me desperté justamente para ver este direct. La verdad hubiera preferido quedarme dormido. En fin, ¿qué se le va a hacer? Nos vemos y a ver qué pasa. Hasta la otra.